Hi, I'm Eshu, and today's reading is going to be about checking what's going on with your person. This is a general reading, and this is not a pick a card or anything. So, if you would like to have a private reading, all of my information will be linked down below. We are going to check their energy, and this one is going to be used to channel any message they would like to tell you. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so what's going on with your person? How are they feeling? Okay. And this one. So at the moment, well, it's not even surprising because lately there is quite of a stalker energy. But yeah, first of all, your person is watching you, what you are doing online, especially for those who are posting stories over Instagram. They are using burner accounts. I said that for some it is a burner account, and for others it is via their friends accounts. And I do not sense that it's like immediate friends, but like a friend of a friend account type of things. Like they are using the time they spend with their friends or coworkers to actually take their phone and check your account. So they are still checking yourself, okay? They are still wondering what's up in your life, what if you are actually living a better life now that they are no longer there. And the thing is that I still sense that your person hasn't fully come to realize everything that they had done to you. Like they are aware of it. They definitely are aware of it. They started to understand it, and especially at night, they remember how they had treated you. They start to understand everything you had ever asked them, but they still have a difficult time to actually process it and accept the fact that they had behaved a certain way with you and treated you a certain way, and especially how they dealt with the breakup, like how they initiated the breakup and the no contact. They are quite bitter about it, but obviously this is a them problem and they have to actually work on themselves and do things correctly, because I just sense and say that they want to actually come back to you, they want to rekindle, they want to contact you, but obviously their ego, their hurt ego, the bruised ego, this insane amount of guilt that they are feeling is blocking them from actually reaching out. I see someone tapping onto their phone so many times but never sending that message. For some of you, it could have been a couple of months that you are not in contact, or also that right now today marks the 1 month of no contact. And I like, one thing that I keep on hearing and especially feeling, it's a feeling of feeling pride of yourself. And what I mean by that is you hadn't contacted them, you hadn't texted them, called them, came back to them just like you used to do. Okay, like for some of you, it like you used to have this on and off type of relationship and always being the one investing more into it than the other person. You were the one who were always putting your pride to the side, your humility to the side, and actually come to them because you were able to understand that love and pride cannot coexist, not in a relationship, not if you want something genuine and committed. And so it's been X amount of time that you hadn't reached out to them, and you feel pride of yourself. You know, it's actually something to celebrate because you are no longer as attached as you used to, at least no longer attached in an unhealthy way. So they know that in order to come back to you, they have to actually grow. They have to become more mature, more mentally stable, for some, even more emotionally mature. And actually, for a few of you, that person also needs to just become emotionally mature, you know? So I just sense that, but they really do not like the fact that you seem to actually doing better without them. They do not like that now. They feel like you are back to being the person you used to be when the both of you met. Because what I can see, like, I have this picture of someone who was actually doing pretty right before the relationship, so while you were still single. And like this person really like growing, radiating a really bright light, feeling good about themselves, knowing what they want in life. Really someone who has a lot of confidence and is assured of themselves. Even like physically you felt good about yourself. But then you entered this relationship with this person, and slowly but surely you started to go down. Your appearance started to deteriorate, your mental health started to deteriorate. You no longer felt like you had any real goals in life, you know, type of things. Like you really uh, had placed them in a high pedestal that you completely forget about yourself. This is what I feel. And so they do not like that now they are no longer around. For some, like they do not like that because they no longer have any type of um yeah of control over you. But it seems more into the way like they realize that they are the problem. Because after all, if you know, like after a breakup, after no contact is established, and suddenly one party starts to actually bloom and look their best, then yeah, it means that the other person was actually the problem. So this is what I sense the most. They see you doing better, they see your finances going right, yourself going out right, receiving all of the attention, or and for some even more attention that you used to get. And they don't like that because they feel threatened by it. They know that you had realized that what they gave to you was nothing, okay, was literal poop. So they feel like that. They feel like you had understood that, yeah, definitely you deserve better. And you should get that better, you that you have boundaries, that you know your standards, that you know what you want. And they are afraid that if they do not grow, if they do not change and become that person that you deserve to be with, then you are going to be with someone else. And they do not want that because they also understand that they should have to tell you more often that they love you, how they truly felt for you, to tell you also nicer words. Because I sense that for some, the relationship was extremely abusive, and this person was constantly abusing you, especially on a mental level, and always putting you down, never having a nice word towards you. And so now they understand that, yeah, they should had actually listened to you, because you weren't saying things for the sake of it, you know, like you were saying things for actually themselves, the relationship as well, but also for yourself, because you know that it was too much. You just wanted to point out the things that if that person stopped on doing and started doing something else, then things would have been much better for both sides. So they do have a lot of love for you. They do realize that actually they gave you conditional love, while now they realize that all this time they love you unconditionally, but nobody in their life displaced displayed um, unconditional love towards them, not even their parents for some. That's what I hear like. And so because of that, now they feel lost, but they want to be able to bring you this stability. They want to bring you that security that they weren't able to give you before. They want you to feel safe with them, to be your authentic self around them, and to let you bloom and help you bloom and cherish who you are without any type of conditions. So now let's see what you can expect next. Okay. Yeah, no, I think that each this one should be like that. But just for you to see. So open your eyes. If someone shows you who they truly are, believe them the first time. So why I sense that this one is in reverse is because you had actually realized that. So you no longer need to open your eyes because your eyes are wide open. You can now see clearer. You no longer have the love, and especially for some of you, the how is it called? The potential that used to blind you when it comes to them. And I sense that this message is more, yeah, at first it's more a message for you than regarding them, because I think that the fact that you had distanced yourself from this person, it is not only helping you take back control over your life, to have back the right over your own life. So you're starting to actually live for yourself and enjoy this single life. And for some it is celibacy, and it is actually doing you a whole lot of good. I And so you had been able to achieve many goals, and more importantly, to figure out what type of goal you want to reach out. Because I think that for some of you, after this no contact, now especially after the breakup, you started to feel like you no longer knew what to do with the future, what goal you wanted to follow, because because for some of you, you had literally based your entire future on that person. So you felt kind of lost, regardless of the fact that for some of you, you were actually ambitious before them. So now you are back on track, you are back to being who you are. And this message is what I sense the most is that some of you had actually closed themselves after this relationship, because I feel like it hurted you so bad, and it was like the last straw for you, that you now just don't feel ready to open yourself. You don't feel ready to yeah, to be emotionally available. Okay, like you have your guards up because you no longer want to repeat that situation. And so the energy that I feel is that for some of you, you are just going to fully move on for this person. I just sense that it would take you like a couple of months, like especially after the summer. For some of you, like you're just going to like no longer even think about them. They would just like become another memory type of thing. But also I do sense that for some, you will decide to actually wait for them, and but not in a way that you have been doing for some time, which is like spending your days literally waiting and trying to practice patience, but more in a way of you are going to live your life, you are going to allow yourself to meet new people, to interact with new people, not necessarily to have any type of fun, nor necessarily to actually build something with that person. But I think that you're not going to be that close-minded, and just feel like going with the flow, while still being assured that this person is going to come back type of thing. But it's not, they are not going to be your primary thoughts nor your primary feelings. And when it comes to you, when it comes to that person, what I sense next is that they're trying to actually get back on track. Like they're still working on themselves, they still want to reach out, they still want to have the life that they had envisioned with you, that they promised to you. But I sense that them, they are actually the one who should cut everyone in their life around because they are not good. Sorry, because they are not good influence, and no matter what, you actually know that. And so for them to take back their power is to actually put into practice everything you had told them, to let go of every single person that is not serving them, because for some of you this person has went back to their old ways, which is obviously not serving them, but it feels like it is punishing themselves, like they are self-sabotaging themselves and self-destroying themselves, and due to that, that's why they need to actually open their eyes on accepting their feelings. Yeah, but I don't sense much of a big change happening. Like, yeah, for some of you, definitely um, you're going to have some communication throughout the summer, but I don't sense that you yourself you would want to jump back into a relationship with them. I sense that you would want to actually see if they had changed, to let things flow easily, and based on if you see changes and improvement, then yes, you will take them back. That's what I sense the most. And then any words from your person, what does your person want to say to you? Okay. All right, so we have are you thinking about me? I love you so much. Why do we have to be apart? Will you help me? I'm tired of running. What's the point of it all? Our love will never cease to exist. I want to fall asleep next to you. I wish you were mine. And can you hear me whisper your name? So for some of you, your person could be actually giving hints. I sense like musical hint for some actually. Whether it is you see them posting specific songs, and there is like some lyrics that can resonate with you, but I also sense that if for those who actually listens to music on shuffle, so you shuffle your playlists, and sometimes there is songs that just pop out and you feel like an energy, and this is coming from them, and this is them telling you, well, their message. And your person is obviously tired of all of this ego trip, because they know that it's their ego and pride that had ruined it all, but it's like they are fighting with themselves to actually no longer let the ego be. But for some of them it's actually something from their childhood, so like it's quite hard to break free from that. They have tried so many times, and for some of you, I hear that that person already told you, I don't know why I keep on treating you that way, why I keep on saying this, why I keep on being like that. And so all of the pieces are coming together, and I just sense that your person, no matter how much they live their day-to-day life, they are thinking about you, and they do miss you a lot. And the thing is that always keep in mind that you yourself as well, you are doing your day-to-day life, and you can think of them in your day-to-day life, no matter if you are like going to work, if you're going to see friends, see families, going somewhere, traveling, and whatsoever. This person is also in your mind. So do not be blinded by the type of lifestyle that they live, because obviously they are not going to like let themselves rot in their bed and just think about you 24/7, 24/7 willingly type of things, like no longer showering, no longer sleeping and all. Like no, they also need to like keep on going, because after all, bills doesn't get paid just by sitting your ass at home, you know. So yeah, but be assured that they still think about you, that you're still their main dominant thoughts, and they're wondering how you're doing, what's next. And especially for some, what I sense the most is that this person is wondering, how would you react if they come back? Would it lead to an argument? Would you be open to hear them? Would you reject them? Would you ignore them? Had you block them? You know, they have so many questions. They want to make a move, but they are afraid at the moment. So yeah, that was the reading, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye.